Alright, what is up, streams? We are back again. Let me bring y'all into the game real quick. So I think this is the map that we are going to run with. Hang on, this happens every time the year changes, or almost every time the year changes, because you actually have to wait for stuff to unlock or whatever. This map seems very boring, but then I remember the map that I've been playing on also was boring before I started it, so yeah, I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling on this map. I think we're gonna be okay. Oh, it looks like TikTok is having a minute, or needs a minute. Oh boy. Make NYC not stink. Shut up. What is up, Jake? Alright, now the stream stuff isn't loading correctly. That's unfortunate. Oh, there it is. It just wasn't loading for me. I think we're fine, though. Okay. But yeah, so this is the map that we have so far. Yeah, so to give you guys a little intro, the Siena River region was a rural area. This is a region within one county of independent cities, towns, and industries. The population growth and freight boom from Atlas City is what's essentially pushing for us to push the ATA out here into this area. Why is this game so loud? But yeah, so state legislation or legislature approved ATA to move in, and so now it is time for us to actually move into this region. So first we're going to explore and survey the map, and then plan out stuff mentally. Essentially, does this city smell too? No, this city smells like water and trees and everything lovely. This town makes 0 sense. Look at it. Hey, we're not city planners in this game, so I don't care. All right, so coffee, beans, alcohol turns into food. Got it. But yeah, one thing that it took me a minute to realize this in this game, that these towns actually all don't connect to each other. If you look at them, it'll be like a town and then a road that connects to like the neighboring town and then the road that connects to a neighboring town, etc., etc. But one thing I did not realize is that every town does not connect. Like, this town looks like it doesn't ever... Oh, we got lucky right there. This one actually does. This town might actually reach every other town. Oh no, here we go. Here's a little network. Look, this town actually doesn't connect to any other town. It's a road right there, road right there, road right there. But yeah, see, this town actually doesn't connect to any other town. So that's something that we do have to amend almost immediately is, you know, very unrealistically, some of these towns don't connect to other towns at all. I mean, not unrealistically, some of these I can kind of get it, but like this makes no sense. This right here makes no sense. So yeah, we're gonna survey the land. We're gonna choose which area is gonna be like our capital city, and we're going to build it. Like we're gonna do some city skylines and actually build some stuff, and then we will work on, what's the word? Work on the highway. So we're gonna work on creating a highway so that we can actually connect stuff. Yeah, so let's just look around the land and see what we have. So up here by, that says Baltimore. That's so funny. Up here by Baltimore is northwest, and then down here by Decatur is southeast. These are all American towns, I think. I like it. I'm chilling. So yeah, so we'll go northwest to southwest, so in a clockwise motion. So up here we got a pretty big land mass. I guess I'll turn this back on because I actually have to see. Yeah, up here we do have a pretty big land-mass. Oh, also, let's change the game to be 2026. There we go. And then a bunch of stuff is gonna pop up. Oh, it did it. Great. Also, you're gonna start seeing stuff in cities demolish. But yeah, so up here we have some fuel refinery. We have an oil well. We have a ore mine. We have a sawmill, an ore mine, steel mill. Yeah, so we have a good bit of industries up here by Baltimore. I actually like that. In like industry. Then we have Badger. Cute little name. Then we have Badger has a coal mine and a coffee farm. Okay. A fishery. I love how it's nowhere near water. Steel mill. Actually, you know what I think is going to end up happening? Actually, never mind. I was gonna say I like this area for the highway, but we'd have to like bypass around the city, so we're not killing this city by putting a highway out here. But we'll see what happens. We have Albany with some a goods factory, silver mill, a forest area. Okay. Campbell over there got overlooked. That's okay. Down here we have Laverne. It's not Laverne because it's G before N, but whatever. Nice little city by the water. That's cool. Which connects to Auburn Hills. This is actually the biggest city, or the biggest town in the game by default. So we will have to build this up if we choose that. But I think we are. I think it's not too bad of an area. Let's keep looking. Napomo, this little area that's secluded from everywhere else. This little valley also has some Whoa, okay, I didn't know that happened. I didn't know that one town could have two industries like this. See, so it says farm number 1 and then farm number 2. I didn't know they did that. We'll call this like a ranch or something. There you go. A better name. Have another fishery that connects to... Oh, this is also Napomo. This does not connect to Napomo at all whatsoever. I guess it's because it's closer to that than it is to Hernando, another secluded city in a valley. How do you keep yourself interested in games like this? I'm just kind of curious, as when I see most people try to play things like this, they bore fast. I don't bore fast. I love creating systems. I love building. I love engineering. I love planning. And that's the reason why I bought this game. One, because I saw it on sale, and I've seen like City Planner Plays play it before, but I wasn't really interested because I never like paid attention. But I've recently, in the past like 2 years, I've kind of decided that I want to go to school for civil engineering. Or I've come to the idea that I want to go to school for civil engineering, specifically for transportation. I love transportation engineering, or both transportation engineering and transportation planning. So yeah, but outside of that, I have ADHD and I can hyperfocus pretty freaking well. So I've been hyperfocused on this game for the past couple of days. So it really doesn't bore me. What we're doing right now is very boring because I have to go with the storyline, and I'm trying to make this I can't jump from thing to thing. I can't do a bus route right now and then do a train thing over there and then try and do an airplane thing over there and then do the highway. Like, I'm trying to go in an order for the series, so that part's kind of hard for me. But I'm overly interested in this game, which is why I also have a separate map that I play on when I'm not going to be making content, so that I can play for hours and hours on end because I love this game. But how do I not get bored? It's the ADHD. It's the ADHD and the fact that I'm not on the medicine right now. So, yeah, we're chilling. Here comes Sienna, baby girl. Baby girl. Go right here. Alright, but yeah, Hernando. Then we have Anchorage right here on the water. I like Anchorage, it's cute. As you can see, the cities, their roads are crazy looking. Some of them have like a little bit of a grid to them, and then some of them do like, even this one, like, okay, it has a grid, but look what it did to this main road. It just comes through and then it cuts over. That's terrible for traffic flow, which is again why my first mission is to do our highway system. But yeah, as we move over to this more central east portion, I guess, come across the water, we have. So that's still Anchorage, and then this is St. Michael. This is St. Michael. All right, cute little city, cute little town. A random, really tall building for no reason. Coffee refinery, goods factory. See, this up here actually doesn't connect to this. Let's see if it connects at all. It connects to this, which connects to that, which connects to that, which connects to this. So if you want to get something from St. Michael to, what is this, Denson, you'd have to go all the way around here. So for the people who work over here, but may live up here, they gotta do that trip. So there's some aspects like that you'd see in City Skylines that is in this game that I like. What is this? Cheyenne, small little town. It's not Denson, it's Denison. Decatur, which we saw. Lockhern. And then we also can see like what they need and what they produce, essentially. I think these are needs. These are needs. Webster Groves. We have Dallas. And what is this? Champlin. Menasha. Okay. Dixon. Brookings and Cutler Bay. Alright, so we pretty much saw that. We have a lot of mountains over here. This is going to be really hard getting the highway through. However, we figure out to do that. This little island area is fine. Up here, there's mountains, but we can navigate this. I think it's going to be hard to navigate and not push through a city, though. Or we'll go, like, right through, like, right next to a city. But, yeah, I think the most challenging terrain is going to be, like, something like over here, where we can honestly just bypass this. So we're going to look at what the big highway system is going to look like. Oh, nice, man. I'm glad that you're finding your passion. Hey, sometimes the ADHD can be a superpower. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, if anyone is commenting on Twitch, I cannot see. My apologies. I am, actually, this, and get on my iPad. But yeah, in the video, it'll actually go over like you know, the different characters and stuff, choosing how the highway is going to be. But I think the way that we're going to end up doing the highway is a like a 285 in Atlanta, or a ring road essentially. So it'll be an interstate or a highway that will go in a big circle. Only thing I don't like about this game is you can't zoom out. Like, I can't see the entire map all at once. That's annoying. But yeah, so Auburn Hills. We're gonna rename this at some point. I don't like Auburn Hills. Maybe Auburn, but Auburn Hills I don't like. This will probably be our capital city. I think I'm rocking with it. I think I am rocking with it, and it's in a pretty good spot, kind of centralized. Maybe. I also like Mount Vernon, but it's not as centralized. But yeah, we need one city that'll be like the capital, and then I want to figure out where is going to be more industry. I think it's going to be this whole Baltimore Badger area. So like, keep in mind they're going to need highway access. Yeah, this like Baltimore Badger area is pretty. I like that for industry. Okay, I think that's the two things I needed to know. So now let's grab. That's not how you do it. Hang on, I'm still a little new. This one. I can see that from a distance, but I'd rather do like that. Yeah. I think. So we're going to erase these. I wonder, can we do like a straight circle so that... Yeah, we can. Okay. And this is essentially just like brown paint. So let's do a big circle. Dirty water. Make it about the size of 2 roads. So there you go. So let's try and draw out what we think, how we think this highway system is going to end up looking. So this is our main city. Let me get a gander. Really? Okay, let's see. Where do they want to go? Destinations. Albany. Albany's right there. Albany. Anchorage. I feel like Anchorage looks like it's developed enough that the highway will definitely, wherever it comes from, it'll also go all the way out there and then come back around. I think. Or Anchorage is gonna have its own highway that'll get to the main highway. There goes Badger in Baltimore. Brookings way out here, Camp way out there, Cheyenne. Let's see. Want to go to shop? They're already there, but they want to go to there. Alright, and then work, same thing. Okay. Yeah, Sienna, stop biting me. No. Alright. Out. Alright. Back to this. Auburn Hills. I was thinking of like a scenic like coastal highway. I don't know how I would do interchange off of that. Like if I did the highway like right here, would that look? That way it wouldn't be too disruptive. I don't have to worry about navigating all of that. I know we have to... This could also have its own highway, actually, so I don't have to go all the way out there. We can keep it more pushed in. I know they also want to get to... Where's that city? Cheyenne. Alright, let's take this away. Look only at the cities. Okay. Let's figure this out. Contour lines. Oh, I can't see when I do that, huh? Oh, you can. Alright, back to our dirty water. So I think in the future, this area can have its own highway that connects into the highway system that we're building. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, ring road, so it goes on the outside. So I'm thinking like this. I don't know where it's gonna start, but we're just gonna start it like this. I think the lowest elevation step is straight through here, actually, so we'd... Take this way so I can actually see. Looks like it was right through. Yeah, the elevation is not bad. Yeah, we'll keep it on the outside. Oh yeah, it's like that, and then I'm trying to think, should I stay outside and then loop around, or come in and then loop around? But I know I want to go all the way to Anchorage, or It's about to be huge because I think I'm gonna come all the way around Cheyenne, around Dallas. So no, we will not go all the way over there. They will have to figure out connection on their own. Or not on their own, but another highway will have to get them. Could we run next to Cheyenne? No, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Then around Dallas. Again, wish I could zoom out further. Starting to lose the brush a little bit. Now we're not gonna go straight through these two industries. I'm just you know what? Yeah. This is where the conflict comes into play. I wish this was like City Skylines, so you could just right click and erase this, because now I gotta unerase it. I have to do this. And then change the size again. I don't know the size. Alright, I'm gonna do it the way that I originally thought it, and I'm gonna do it in a better way. But I think it's better. That was way too close. Alright, so right outside of Dallas. Also, a lot of these town names. Not a lot, but some of them. Nesha, Mount Vernon, and then loop back right here is what I'm thinking. So, contours, 'cause I can't tell. I can't tell if this is steep or not. No, it's not. Now, do we need to go out and around Venetia and then back through? Or can we come around this way? No, it's gonna make more sense to go all the way to Mount Vernon. I was gonna look weird. What's this looking like? Reckless, what is up? Something like that. I don't think it's exactly gonna loop around Manesha like that, but we'll see. Parallel the city. Parallel the city. Come back over here. This is the first round, starting from here. So starting from here, we'd start in, I'm gonna call it Lavergne, because that's what it looks like. Lavergne, all the way out, outside of Auburn Hills, across the river, past St. Michael and past Cheyenne. All the way through. Passing Dallas. Around Menasha. Just past Mount Vernon. And then back to Lavergne. I think that's a big enough area to where we can do like smaller local highways can like come out, connecting the actual cities, highways that can be a little, you know, simple. How's this game? Been looking for something new. This game is fun. Right, this game is fun. It's very boring right now, you know, doing 30 minutes of planning because I'm trying to support a series. But when you play by yourself and you're just doing whatever the heck you want, this game is fun as heck. Fun as heck. But yeah. So let me do one more loop, and I'm only doing this loop because remember I'm recording. I'm going to do this. I'm doing this so that I have this on the recording, so I don't have to worry about it later. So I'll do it with it. Yeah. Get out of the way. Yeah. Starting at Lavergne. Around Auburn Hills. Across the water. St. Michael and Cheyenne. Keep coming. Come around to Dallas and whatever that is to the left of it. Around through the valley. Around Menasha. Around Mount Vernon. And back to Lavergne. The only thing that I see an issue, well, no, never mind, because like I said, another local highway can actually connect this area. But this area is like I think this area is gonna be a big production area for us. But like I said, they'll have another highway. But yeah, another way that I could see this being built is technically going all the way out to the edge of the map like this for these kind of doesn't make any sense, or cost effectiveness. So you know that the financial division of the ATA would probably like it better if we. What are these grades looking like? What is the river for? What do you mean? What's the river for? You can do boats and stuff. I don't think I'm going to. It's pretty narrow, but you can. I'd probably do like ferries. Alright. That's not good. We'd have to cut it really close that way, because we could save ourselves the cost of doing all of this. We could just go around. We could be selling the inside of Cheyenne, and the inside of Dallas, and connect it up to Menasha. I think naturally, it'd be something like that. Follow that contour line around. So this would come up. Loop. There it is. And then we'd come around this hill. I didn't look at the contour line, but around the contour line of this hill. Oh, I did good. I did good. Again, it would save us the cost of from here all the way out here to here. We'd end up building a local highway out here, but who knows? So on the southeastern end, we have the inside, and then we have the outside. Then also, we have trying to connect these industries up to that main highway. But I really don't think we need it. I really don't think we need it. Because the industries can have their own highway that'll connect. So we could have some type of interchange right here. Around the city. Probably through that valley. I think this industry would like this. That interchange right there. Like that. And this is where it gets weird, because Badger is right there. Maybe we could go up and around Badger. Let's try that. And do we go around the outside of Albany? Yes, we do. Or do we come around the inside? No, because I think that'll disrupt a lot of this stuff. We're trying not to be super invasive. There's already going to be political tension because people who live here and have lived here their entire lives are going to want to understand why there's an interstate going above their, what is this? Their chemical plants and their steel mills. So, let's aim for going This an industry without a road? It sure is. Meat processing plant, not connected to anything. Yeah, this one. Just like that. Our whole industrial area stops over here. Yes, no. No, we have a lot of industry over here still. So I'd still want the highway to come out closer. I'd say out and around this. Is that a? I think we can go up and down this. We might have to grade it. We might have to grade that, but... Let's do that. So we have multiple planned proposals. This not planned proposals, but multiple proposals. So yeah, first one would be out and around this. No, that's too fast and too high. This is the first idea, going all the way out and around. Looping back. There's also the proposal where if we kept going, instead of us going all the way out there, we loop back here, past Cheyenne, past that industry. Past Dallas, around Menasha, past Mount Vernon, and stop there. There's also the same loop. So that's like the 2 decisions for the south side, and then like the 3 decisions for the top side. Because we could do this, and we could do one of these 2, or we could do one of these 2 and not do this, or something. I think the north side, this will be the second highway system. One of these 2 will be the second highway. So, this is the first highway. And now the question is, does planning win with this outside, or does finance win with this inside? I think this is good for like hitting up these and better access for like Denison. So like all this stuff in Denison can jump on the interstate, or not interstate, but jump on this ring road and go. Or it's gonna have to have a second highway that comes out here and connects and then goes. Just like all this will need a separate highway and another separate highway. But I know that this is going to be the start of our thing, so because I don't know what we're gonna do with this city, I'm going to start the highway from way up here. I'm gonna start way up here. I think, let me see something. If I put that road down and I delete it. Okay, no, we'll still have to delete the stuff under it. Hi, Irish. Yes, it has been a long time. Oh, there's also an AI builder. This is an app, I mean a mod, but like, if we wanted to, we could do within a circle, make a giant circle, and here, I'll show y'all what it can do. Let me save this, Sienna River 0. This is how I save maps in City Skylines. I have to go up in numbers. That's also how, like, when I write music, I do it the same way. I save it like that. So we could do like an AI builder within circle. Because I don't know how to use this. I just know you can't use it. We'll do road. I don't know what half this stuff means, so I just look at what makes the most sense to me. Build a highway. 2-lane, we'll say elevated. Route planner. I've never pressed that button. I don't get what it's saying, but sure, right, makes sense. Now build. I don't know how to use this mod. I just have looked at it. So this big green circle, there should be a highway popping up inside of it at some point. Oh, there you go. But yeah, as I said, I don't know how to use this, but it is an option. It's not an option that we're gonna use. We're not gonna use an AI builder for the highway. That's like my whole purpose of doing this series. Oh, and then it is adding these truck stations. I mean, the thing said it would, but I didn't expect it to like do it like that. I was actually a little confused. Wow, so it made a depot and it made truck stations. Is it actually making a line? I'm gonna just wait and see what this thing does. It's actually kind of cool. This can also give us an idea of what to do with our highway system. All right, so it covers from essentially from Albany and Burge to Ellensburg to Cheyenne. So I can turn this off and actually go look at stuff. So yeah, y'all just watch this highway get made. Oh, it's still building. It's still going. That highway. Oh, there goes our road depot. Oh, it really did make a route. 2, 3, 4, 5. It made 5 routes with 3, 6 vehicles on it. And it built truck stations. That's cool. So like if you were someone where like you weren't really like you didn't care about this part and you were okay with it just making a highway for you, that's not bad. It's not bad. And like if you don't care about the realism of it all. Yeah. So it made semblance of a highway. Alright, let's load the save I just made, because that highway. But hi Iverson, how you been? How you been? Don't fall, girl. Stop biting me. I'm trying to get you back on my lap. Also, when I say that, she's like nibbling because she's playing. She does not bite. My baby girl does not bite. Them teeth and them claws are sharp though, man. Okay. For the ones of you who are sticking it out with me, thank you. That's cool. I wouldn't have expected anyone to have the drive to want to sit through this. This part is definitely boring for me, so I can only imagine how boring it is for y'all. Okay, now people on Twitch, I can see your Twitch comments. Twitch comments, I can now see. It's like it says, you're welcome. I assume the game progresses massively. I want it, but I was worried it was city building too. No, it is not. But is it just making roads and highways and stuff? No, Slanky. So right now, like I said, because I'm trying to, technically right now, I'm recording the first episode of this series. So I'm trying to go with this whole, I gotta do the highway. Like I have a plan of what I want to do first, but once we get to the second half of this stream, where I'm no longer recording the first episode, we're gonna actually start doing some stuff. But yeah, what I think is I'm going to do this highway. I'm gonna do everything I wanted to do for the first episode. Then we're gonna go play on my map, and on my map we can do whatever we want. Because on my map, that's how I learned how to play the game. So yeah, but let's go ahead and start our highway. I don't know if I like this though. This looks super stupid. So hopefully, yeah, we can just go straight up, straight across. Okay, so yeah, let's get to building our highway. Another thing that this game has that City Skylines doesn't is parallel snapping. So like if I did this highway, like this is straight, right? And there's a curve. Oh, that's another thing with this though, is you gotta like watch out, because like if you go straight to the left, it's always gonna have that straight to the left curve, or if you go straight to the right, it's always gonna have that right curve. So like it's weird the way you have to do with the curves, but it's not hard. It's just it's not City Skylines. Yeah, see, so I did that, but then I also could just do that. See, and it snapped to the side of it. It does that for roads, and it does that for train tracks. You have no mods, right? No, I am playing with a massive amount of mods. I'm playing with a lot of mods in my game. They're not things that are breaking the game though. So like this AI builder that I don't use, that's a mod. Height 0 bridge, that's a thing where like if I wanted to make this road a bridge without it going into the air, I could do that. You haven't seen me use a mod yet. Besides like, you know, obviously I'm not playing with money. So like that's technically a mod. Gotta put the mod list somewhere. I think I can. But yeah, I am playing with mods. So like I will say one thing is like as many industries as you see, if I'm not mistaken, like livestock, that's not something that's in the base game. To my knowledge. I could be wrong. But some of these industries that I have aren't in the base game. You'd have these if you were playing the game, like these different industries, but they would produce and need different stuff. So that's how the roads look, like Canadian highways versus. I don't even the base game highways look like. They look like this. So a little bit more generic. This isn't the only one. I think these are also generic highways too. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Hang on, let me go back to this. Now let me look at highways. I think all of these are from the base game. All of these with the weird kilometer sign. I think. I could be lying. I actually don't know. Really, I got the game and I was like, some of this stuff needs to change. And then I just got a bunch of mods. Yeah. But yeah, so go back to this. Just keep it. I don't care if it gets elevated, I just don't want it to sink. So this is fine. Go back here, parallel it back. Now, paralleling with the roads is a little bit different than the train tracks, because the train tracks, they'll like, around your curves, they'll be fine too. But the roads, it doesn't really like the curves. So like, if I do like this. Oh, maybe I should have like, hang on. I actually haven't used this much at all, so hopefully this comes out right. Well, that's doing a lot. That's doing a lot. But it's smooth. Okay, it's smoothing it out just like I wanted it to. Cool. Alright. Cool. I think I need to pull this back. Yeah, I need to pull this back. There we go. Alright, now. I I will say though, this game is a lot more complicated when it comes to. I mean, obviously, when it comes to like good transit and buses and stuff, that's this game's bread and butter. But yeah, it is a little bit more complicated than City Skylines. Buses is pretty much the same. The only difference is what you do is you buy individual buses and trucks and stuff, and then you make them go and do stuff. If that makes any sense. Like, you buy a bus, then you assign it to a route. Wait, are these different speeds? 62 and then 84? Yeah, let's upgrade this to the American version. I want a higher speed limit on this so that cars will actually use it. And it has an American sign on it. I like that. But yeah, you have to place the lines or whatever, or place the stations, then you make the lines, then you buy buses, then you make the buses go and, do whatever route you have them set to do. Things like curves or what is this? Grades do matter because trucks will slow down. One thing I don't like when it comes to the roads is in City Skylines, if I wanted to upgrade this to a 3-lane, I do 3-lane upgrade and I do like this, but you could shift it, like right, left, whatever. I can't do that here, so it'll be in the middle. So if I ever decide I want to upgrade this, I'm probably gonna have to demolish it and then build that curve back, which is inconvenient, but it's not like game breaking. Like that's not terrible. And learn from my experience, if you're building like a whole highway system, do whatever section you're gonna do, and then immediately do the parallel portion. Don't wait until you do the whole thing and then do parallel, because that gets do this so that by the time you get back around, you're good. Hi, Kiwi. For the hots. Right from here. Oh, see, this is what I was saying. It's like this, I'm paralleling, but if I connect to this, it does its own loop, or it does its own curve. So you just gotta keep it close. Come around. It gets a little weird. I wonder if I flatten this out. Okay. So I can smooth it out around the highway so it doesn't look so weird. It sure does look weird. So I'm only doing the parts of the highway that I know we're gonna keep. Hello. The parts that we haven't yet exactly decided on, I guess we'll decide on them when we get to them. It's really just the south side. The north side, I know we're gonna do the north side. We just gotta figure out which one we're going to. Now, one thing I don't like for this mod, because this highway is a mod, I think it's a mod, is I'm not really into like the concrete interstate highway, like the white. I really don't like that. But it's cool or whatever. It's again not game ready. I think this part is where I think we'll have it to where that road gets elevated, or maybe not. We are getting into urban territory here in a minute, so I guess we'll elevate this. I don't know, elevated highways seem so expensive though. Yeah, let's elevate. Also, to elevate seems very hard. Like, hang on, if I start from here, or bring it here, and elevate. Right. So you can either press this and go up, or you can do for the end it's what is it, comma and period. So this is period, this is comma, and then if you want to do the middle of the section, it's N and M. So you do have those options, and then to be more precise, press shift and then comma, period, shift N M. I like how the cost goes. Oh wow, you can actually see the cost go down and then flip back around and go up. We'll do the cheapest option because that's what the state's gonna want. But yeah, I need to also upgrade this. I think this should be high enough for bridge. I don't know how to use this mod for the whole bridging thing. If I just go straight, have that bridge on, or not curve. I want to go straight. What the heck? What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's trying to also be up. This stuff that we okay. Bring this back. Okay. Yeah, I have this mod, but I don't know how to use it. The mod that zero height bridges. So zero height bridge. Oh, here it is. Okay, so what's this? On off what? I don't know. Let's go right here. And let's go right here. Zero height bridge. On. Zero height bridge. And then we have to choose which bridge it is. I know there's ones with like an interstate thing on it, yeah. And we'll do I really don't know how to use this mod. I might have to Google it real quick. And then shift, period. Hang on, let me look on the Steam Workshop about how to use this mod real quick. Because we're gonna have to use it for all these overpasses. Transport Fever 2 0 height bridge. Alright, with the mod loaded, the zero height bridge label on the bottom after the state on off is indicated. Toggle the state on, click on the HO bridge option, and lay railroad directly. They will be converted to. Okay. So if I go, just to be sure, I'm gonna do that. No, like that. Ah, okay. That bridge is hideous. It's not what I was going for. Place. Dang. Why is the stuff on the bottom so thick? Alright, so we gotta go higher. That is fine. So I guess we'll go from like here. So bridge off. I'm trying to make it like here. Now bridge on. We're gonna do no column concrete, no column guardrail. So small NR. So let me take small NR. Shift, period. I stopped counting, so I actually don't know how. That should be high enough. Small NR. Press. Why does the bottom of the bridge look like that now? Whatever. Take this, go straight across. Is that allowed? It's not going to allow it, but I can press build anyway. Alright, did it make it a bridge? One arm. This is the only thing that I don't get yet. And I told myself that when I do this part of the build, this first episode, I'm just gonna make it work and then keep it pushing. So here, I'll make it as tall as because I don't know how to do bridges or overpasses. All right, so we take this all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 22. I can take this back it up. 22. God dang that slope. Alright, we're gonna have to fix it. 22 from back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then if I just did regular go down. Okay. Build. Go across. It's like, this height isn't terrible, but I just feel like it's so high for an overpass. Overpasses aren't that high. But like I said, I'll figure it out once I'll figure it out. Alright, we are going to curve, because we can. Like that. And by then, we should be back down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22. Is that curve bad? No. Could be better. Not curve, but that grade bad. Good to me. Good-ish. See, so that looks wonky, but it's okay. It'll have to do. I'll be honest with y'all, I really don't care about the road part of this game. I like, my bread and butter is the trains. Oof! Look how much we've gotten done so far, guys. I'm tempted to pause my recording and then bring y'all into my map just so you can see how exciting the game actually is when you're not trying to stick to the plot and the most boring part of the plot at that. I'm a complete idiot. I said I was going to elevate the highway so it could stay elevated. Let's yeah, I forgot. We elevated this on purpose. Now, keep it up in the air. And now I gotta bring it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22. There we go. That grade looks terrible, honestly and truly. That looks like that's a really steep incline. But I'm gonna keep it for now. Nathan, what is up? Oh, I scared my kid. Oops. I don't know, elevated highways look so expensive to me. But I think that's just like when you really think about it. Because I mean, out here, our interstate is elevated too. We'll keep it elevated because this area is supposed to be more urbanized in a minute. You don't. But yeah, another thing with this series is I'm actually going to be taking. I'm actually going to educate myself on concepts and things within transportation engineering and planning. One, for my own knowledge, but two, so this series can be a little more accurate, more fun. What highway is this? There we go. Now that is an interstate. That is an interstate. I'm not trying to build an interstate, but it looks American. That's what I'm looking for. That versus this. Yeah, so medium. Medium is what we're going with. Take this one also. Go. Straight across. I don't know what this means. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna do ships. I think it's saying that boats can go through. Let me see. Just like in real life, if we really wanted to, we could just raise this bridge up in the future. So I am not mad at What I don't like is this goes down then goes up thing. Let's try and do that. So it goes up. There we go. So then it just goes straight over. These. Then hopefully this means that this is built up enough that we can do. Hang on, I want to make sure the pillars line up. Close enough. At least that bit. Yeah, it's not trying to get rid of that pillar right there. That's fine. Like I said, I don't think we'll have boats. What I do want to do though is how can right here, right here. Turn these into like, wait, yeah, how can I turn this into like that? That wasn't, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, I guess not. I tried. I was gonna try to make it look pretty. Alright, let's keep pushing. I think once we get over here, we can let it back down on the ground. But this is decision-making time, because we don't know if we are going, we don't know if we're going towards the left or to the right. Honestly, this is, yeah, we're actually gonna stop it. Alright, so what do y'all think? This is the start of our highway. First highway that will somewhat connect all the cities in the game. Across the water. And then either we can go out and around these two towns. You know, closer to some industry and these outer towns. Or we can stay on the inside and just go around Cheyenne like that, and they'd have their own local highway. I think planning would go for this, then finance would go for that. That would be the debate. So what do y'all think? I'm building in my TPF2 game 2 right now. That is fire. Newbie 65 out. There's supposed to be timestamps on this. I didn't even see when you put that message. My bad. But yeah, so I don't know. I haven't exactly decided on where this highway should go. I will say, hang on, I'm going to do this just so y'all can see this graphic. I really like these graphics. I found this on Streamlabs, and I like the lines, because even though to someone else those are just colorful lines, in the context of this series, that looks like transportation lines. Like, that looks like a bus line on the map, so that's pretty freaking cool. And if I had the webcam on, y'all would see that this is the webcam. It has a design on it too. It's pretty cool. In the meantime, while y'all help me cook that, I'm going to make some ramps. Oh, if you start at the road, it does the curve. That is super duper sharp though, or steep. Let's pull this back. That's less steep. This isn't super duper steep, but I'm gonna make it match that. And then these ones aren't steep because they, this, like that. Boom. So I'm doing some of this while y'all help me decide. This something. Hang on, this needs bridge thing. Medium. That is not what I chose. This one. There you go. Not that hard. This is wonky, but this is like a main road. See, I haven't built Auburn yet, so we don't. It's not built up yet for this to make sense. But let's just upgrade this. So this would definitely be a state, not state. It'd be country highway, country road, or whatever they call them. What do they call this? Country road. But it's a city, and at some point there's going to be city over here, so actually it won't be country road. It'll be this. I do want to do 4 lanes. If at some point they want to do traffic on this, then that's fine. But I don't see it having, not traffic, I mean pedestrians. See, that's one thing I like about this game. Stuff moves out your way. It's like, I did this, and there was a pillar there, and it just scooted the pillar out the way. We can do 4 lanes until we get up here. This I will leave until we actually start building. It's 4 lanes. I don't know if bikes are something that are actually in this game or not, but it says they are, so I don't know. make this city better at some point. Because this is going to be this is the biggest city right now, so. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Wait, what does this number mean? This is not the biggest city anymore. This was. Then it's Dallas, then it's Albany, then there, then East Hamlet, then Vernon, then St. Michael, then Baltimore. Nashville, Webster, Campbell, Chapel, Dixon, Denson, oh, then Auburn Hills. Dang, Auburn Hills is second to smallest now. Why? It's growing, but why is it so low now? That was the biggest. I think it's because I destroyed that tall building by accident. But they'll live. $308 residents, and then we need to make this road right here bigger. So. But yeah. Also, as y'all see as we play on, these roads will actually build themselves. Yeah, the AI will actually build the roads themselves. Like this road wasn't here when we started. That was built by an AI, or by the AI. Let's remove this paint that we have back here. We already know what we're doing. Slinky, are you still here? Slinky, if you were here, just to show you how fun the game actually is, I will take a save and take a break, and we'll go look at my other city. 2 lanes down there. This can be 2 lanes. Also, when you're upgrading the roads, you can either upgrade the whole thing like that, just by hovering, or you can press shift and only update that section. I think Auburn Hills will be. It's pretty centralized, but there'll be a rail yard out here somewhere. I think maybe over here. I'll shoot out or all the ways. Yeah. Looks like he passed away. I think this will be an intersection too, but I don't know what this road is going to look like once I'm done actually building up a little bit, so I'm not going to make an interchange there. Alright, I guess I'll go back in the other direction. This will have to be elevated. Elevate. I think I can pull that off. Yeah, I think we'll take the inner circle. That's what I've decided. We will probably get this all the way around here to Cheyenne, or get it out of Cheyenne, so like right here, and then we will take a break. This is how you make yourself bored with the game. You have to stick to doing this and not having fun. And then I'll show y'all what my city looks like. The city that or what my map looks like that I play on. I guess we'll keep this elevated. Oh shoot. It's not what I was meant to be doing. Stop that. Alright, we gotta do the bridge thing that we did again. That is the same. It says collision, but it's colliding with. Why is it going down? If I press M, that's a lot. So, okay, in that case, that means you actually have to go around this. at 16 right there. Can we not elevate? Be up on a hill, I'll take it. Man, this is hard. Good thing for YouTube video, this will all be time lapsed. It's not harsh, it's a lot. It's a big highway to do all at once. Me too. I guess if it wants to slope like that. God dang. Slope is bad. back ground level. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Raise it up a little bit. That way I can pass that road under the highway. So go back to this curve. So these cars have to go down like 7. Hang on. 15. Love how I was about to say the mod to make it a bridge is definitely turned on. Seven. Build anyways, just to see. This highway high enough, because technically it is, for how high they want the highways to be. There it is. 10. Okay. Here is where I take a break, because this highway is going to be a lot. But yeah, here's where I take a break. We're going to do a brief intermission. I'm going to pause real quick, and then when we come back, we're actually going to be in my map, so I can show y'all what my map looks like, because it's a lot more exciting. This is very, 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 very boring of just making a giant highway. But you have to do it in this game if you want everything to connect, because nothing connects, as y'all saw. So yeah, let's go ahead and save the game right here. Sienna River, I say 0.5 because we're not at 1 yet. 0.5. Let's go to intermission, and as I said, when y'all come back, we will be we'll be in my map. Alright, y'all. If you hear any extra noises, it is because my roommate is in here with me. Not in here with me right now, but he's in here with me. So, yeah. But this is my map. So, like I said, the game is a lot more fun once you can actually just get up and go. But I'm trying to stick to the recording of that episode that I'm trying to record. But yeah, so we're gonna actually look around my city. So this is, or my map, I guess you could say. Also, I like playing the game and not being fully daytime. But yeah, so this is Shefford, or actually, this is Huntington. I showed you guys the AI generator thing for buildings, for cities. That's how Shefford and Raleigh Regis were built. That's why they also don't have industries, like industry needs like this one does. But yeah. So this is Huntington. This is like the main city on this map. Regis and Shefford are supposed to be like parts of Huntington. Huntington is this whole city. And the first thing I built out here, the first thing I built on this map at all was this rail yard. It looks terrible, but I built it. I'm learning, or I was learning. I still am learning. Rail yard, this big terminal station. Some train lines on here. But yeah, there's also a bus line, a bus terminal. Actually goes from right here to right here and back. So I say it's like a mobility bus. So people get off at the actual terminal and then they will take them from there to the actual train station. Have a little bit of a highway that I built right here. There should be interstate buses. Oh, actually there. Won't be. These buses, I don't have them in the game anymore, so they need to be replaced. So let's replace all of these with, I don't know, those 50 miles an hour. Let me see, do I have another one? 62. I will take 62. There we go. And this. Why did they say far? Route literally just northwest. But I think that's cool though. It's northwest and it's showing the next station we're going to. The buses show either what route it's on or the next spot that it's going, not both. And I think all the buses on this route, let's make them a green. No, I like it. But yeah, this is a little highway that I built. It did not take as long as the other highway took me. Bus line right there, bus line right here. And there's a bus line that goes up here and it just connects all these cities. you look over here, there's a lot of little things. It's because I just learned how to do trucks. Oh yeah, you see all those little trucks? See all these little trucks? Those are all a bunch of tiny trucks. Stuck in traffic, but they're still trucks. Yeah, so many trucks. Let's see. This right here. These are 2 farms, which have trucks going to them, right? So this is one of the ones that's bringing the stuff over. And this truck is heading to the food processing plant. This is where they drop off that, what is this? They're dropping off the grain. The food processing plants are making food. So there's food meeting. So 99 units there, 75 units there. And these trucks come. And I place these little individual, these right here, made like a little yard. And then another set of trucks, or these white trucks, they pick them up from here and they actually bring them to places that need food. There's actually trucks out here. Heading to Port 9. But yeah. So that's me. That was me essentially practicing trucks, I guess. But yeah, the map is the game is pretty fun when you're doing your own thing. I think doing this series is still going to be fun for me. It's just I'm at a part right now where it's not fun. I'm just putting down highways and it's taking me a long time and yada yada. I think it would be easier for me if I was doing it not streaming. So once we get done showing off this city, I think I'm gonna do the rest not on stream. But, yeah. These are my commuter trains. Alright, so that's just a couple stops on this route that goes from Huntington out there all the way up to Hastings right here, or Chorley. It's Hastings, but yeah. So there's only 2 train routes, technically 3. There's only 2 train routes, and they both go from Huntington to Hastings. One just goes this direction, and the other goes in that direction. So this one it's Huntington Hastings North, and this one is Huntington Hastings South, right here. And then there's also an express train. So there's a train that takes the Huntington Hastings North route, like on the same tracks, but it's an Amtrak train, and it only goes to the 2 biggest stops, or the 2 most busiest stops, which is Clare. It's the city of Clare and the city of I forget the name of the other one. But yeah, I think one of the express trains is coming in now. This route actually gets used a good bit because people just want to go to it's Northwich, so the first stop right here, and then Clare, which is up there. Yeah, I know the game's super loud, but I'm by those trains. I actually should turn it down to give it. I probably should. There's the master. Maybe that will be better. Still loud, but quieter. And Zeno, yeah, this is actually my first stream playing this game. I just got it a couple days ago, but I'm having a blast. Look at that scenery. So yeah, these commuter trains, they stop at every station along these tracks, but this express train only stops at Northwich and Clare, and it ends at Hastings and turns back around. But yeah, there's not a crazy amount to see on this map, but like I said, I just wanted to show that the game is pretty fun when you're not doing what I'm doing right now in my in the Sienna River map, which is following the plot of this series. The traffic back here is so terrible. I did it, but so terrible. But yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and then I'm gonna continue working on the actual recording and stuff, and probably go play another game just to mix it up a little bit before I jump back in it. So, yeah. Hope y'all did enjoy the stream. I know we had some technical issues in the beginning, but hopefully it'll be better the next time I stream. And the next time I stream, I won't be doing the boring stuff. But yeah, so peace. And I'll catch y'all on